You don't understand. At the YWMCA downtown, the Young Women's Christian Association, they can have guests overnight.
Oh, they can?
They can. But at the YMCA, Young Men's Christian Association, we're not allowed to have guests over. So it's a double standard. The women, they're okay with the women, and they can have guests for like weeks. For weeks. But we can't have somebody just stay the night for one night.
Is y'all bed? Like, isn't y'all bed?
I have a room with my own bathroom.
Oh, for real?
Yes, I do.
I know that's right.
Because I had to get a doctor's note to get a room with my own bathroom, but I don't share that public bathroom. I'm good on that.
Right. I remember I tried to stay at the shelter because they were going to help me. I couldn't do it because, number one, I shared a room with all them women. And then not only did I share a room with all them women, I slept with all them women. Like, we was in bunk bed.
Right, you were in a bunk right out in the open. Yes,
Yeah,
that's how they do it with the guys too.
No, I didn't rock with that. I didn't rock with that at all because this lady, she wouldn't quit singing. And I'm like, I can't even tell her not to, I can't tell her to stop singing.
Was she, but maybe she was, you know,
I don't know what she
maybe she was mentally ill. And
I was messing with, like, I said keep messing, they don't even sound right, but I was like, sharing the space with junkies and everything. Like,
yeah, they're there.
This girl, she was pregnant, and she was like on drugs.
Poor thing.
She was like, I can't take it no more, I can't take it no more. I got to do it. And then this black lady, she was coaching her like, nah girl, don't do it. She ended up taking drugs while she was pregnant.
Oh, that's heartbreaking.
At the time, I was pregnant too, so I'm like, I just gotta get out of here.
Well, the thing was, when I stayed in the shelter, I don't know if you had this problem, but when I stayed in the shelter, all my stuff, it was like a magic trick. All my stuff just disappeared. Poof.
Oh my God.
And then all the other guys, the residents, which were mainly old guys, they were all like, oh, bro, what are you talking about? You never even owned that. You never even had that.
Wow.
And it's like, and then I'd be like, what? And they'd be like, yeah, you didn't have a bracelet that looked like a motorcycle chain. You never owned that. And I was like, huh? And they would, and it didn't matter if you had a lock on your locker. They would just pop that locker open.
Hell fucking no.
Yeah, you'd be out during the day trying to get a job or find an apartment or doing something with your life. And meanwhile, they're popping open your locker, getting your stuff out, and then closing it back up.
They're just low life.
So you think your stuff's in your locker because it's locked and the lock's on there. And then you open it up and it's empty.
I had a car during that time, so I just kept all my shit in there.
Oh, well. And
I'm scared to even go out, like,
anything I sat down on my bunk would disappear. Anything I sat down on the table would disappear.
I would raise all types of hell because.
And then everybody tried to gaslight me and be like, well, you Bruno, because that's what they all called me Bruno. Yeah. They're open. There's people over there golfing, but they would try to gaslight me, and they'd be like, "Oh, Bruno, you never owned that. Bruno, you never had a pair of Levi jeans."
I think it's an Arby's over here.
Oh, I thought we were picking up your cousin.
Yeah, but I was just saying, hey Siri.
Are we in Grove City?
Arby's.
Is this Grove City?
No.
Because I can't stand Grove City.
Why?
Why? Have you ever been to Grove City?
Hey, he gone.
The police like to mess with people in Grove City. Big time. Especially if you're carrying bags around with you and they think you're homeless, they like to dick with you.
Yeah.
The old guys at the Y, they cheat at cards. If you sit down and play cards with the old timers, they will cheat. They will cheat.
I just don't understand, like, how is it so much? I don't understand, like, how traffic comes up, like, I don't understand.
Yeah, guys, people are up here for the weekend for that race.
What race?
That's why downtown's cut off. They're having that race tomorrow.
Race?
Yeah, that's tomorrow. Uh-oh.